Greetings from the video. Today I thought I would run through some of, well, everything that I take out tool-wise. This bag is pretty dirty, but everything that I take tool-wise. A few of you people asked me on the last video and I said I was still going out riding because we are legally still allowed to do that in the UK, so I have been going on rides. So I'm just going to show you all the things that I take for, I guess, the most common mechanical scenarios. So let's open her up. This is a Topeak bag, but I've had it years. It is really dirty and really grubby, so I'm just going to show you everything that I've got in here. Right, so I'm just going to run through a few of the scenarios that could potentially happen on the bike and what I've got to kind of help with that. So the first thing is flat tyre. I mean, we all get them. So you're just going to need a spare inner tube and a decent pump. Make sure that your pump is working. This is a really good one. It's called, this is Topeak as well, Race Rocket HP. But I really like this one because it's got like a pull out thing that you screw on. So let me show you. Which, the reason that I like that is because other ones I found kind of bend the valve a little bit, and you can actually get like a decent amount of pressure in with this. So I really recommend that one. That's a really good, and it's really small as well. That actually fits into that little Topeak bag. So yes, there's that tube, and then tyre levers, because if you've got a what do you call it, a tubeless ready rim and you are running tubes in it, sometimes they can be really tricky to get on and off. I've had many of a frustration on the side of the road trying to get them off, and this is a really good tyre lever. This is made by Crank Brothers. I think it was like maybe £5 or something. God, you can see, look how many little dents it's got in it. God, can you see it? God, I've been really hacking at that. And then, so that's a really good tyre lever because you can get like actual force under it if you've got little weak puny hands like me. And then also tyre levers that you get on this Topeak multi-tool. So yeah, that's everything for a flat. Also what I've got though is I've got a little, this is my little bag of tricks. I'm going to show you what's in this in a minute. So yeah, that's the first thing. And then also what I've got in there is some glue and some, can you see? Some glue and some patches in case I end up getting 2 punctures and I need to repair one of the tubes. So I've got that, and I've got some instant patches as well. So that's in a little bag. What else have I got? Multi-tool. So another thing that potentially could happen is your chain could snap when you're on a ride. And so this is why I really like this multi-tool, because it's got 2 tyre levers on it, which is good. But it's also got a chain breaker tool and a little piece of, God, I can't get it off. That is to hold your chain in place while you're doing all this faffy work by the side of the road. So yeah, so if you do get a snap chain, there's loads of videos about it. Basically, you just take the piece of, you basically put the piece of chain in there, screw it, snap it, so you get the broken piece of chain off. And then also in that little bag of tricks that you saw is, I've got 4, let me show you. You see, I have to cover my face, otherwise my camera won't pick it up. Oh my God, this is, basically they're just speed links. So these click on to your chain, either side, yank them in, and then it connects your chain back together. And I have got 4 of those, so it's basically, I've got 2 potential chain snaps. So I carry them, and they're so small and so light. One other thing that potentially could happen that you've probably seen happen is when I did Land's End John O'Groats, the very first day, my hanger snapped on my bike. So basically everything came off, and I was so grateful because I had a spare one with me. I was very prepared, had a little spare one with me. So this is a spare, make sure you've got this, because obviously I've got 2 bikes, make sure that you've got the right replacement for your bike, because these are so individual. Make sure you get one of these when you get a bike, make sure you get one. So that is that. I carry that around. That is for my Ribble Ribble Endurance SL, and then the one for my for that bike is literally just on the top of there. So if I'm gonna go and take that bike, I just swap that over one before I go out. And what else is there? I think that's pretty much it. And then the only other thing that I guess you would need to figure out how to do, and this is something that you can't really take with you, is if your gears are skipping. Mine were doing it the other day, and all you need to do is a little barrel adjuster on, I'll show you, I'll put a bit of video in now, and all you need to do is adjust it very, very slightly. So it might just mean that your cables have stretched a little bit, meaning that they're a little bit out of line. You could have knocked your bike over and the hanger might have bent slightly, so you need to make sure that that is in line. I'll find some videos about each of these scenarios so that you can actually figure out how to do these things on the side of the road. But yeah, all you need to do is just kind of twist it very, very slightly and then just keep changing it around and making sure that it's shifting properly. It just sounds like it's skipping and it's trying to get onto the next cog of the cassette. So all you need to do is just adjust that little thing. I'm trying to think of any other scenario. Oh, actually, one thing I don't have in here, but I do have it in the back of my phone, is a £10 note. And the reason that I have either a £5 or a £10 note is that I use that in case your tyre bursts. So basically, if your tyre splits on a ride, you can basically just use either a gel wrapper, like a really thick one, like the really thick foil ones, or like a £1 note if it's like the plasticky kind, to use that in there just to kind of hold the tube while you get home. Like, I don't recommend riding very far on it, but that's almost just like a way just to get back somewhere. Or you can get like a proper tyre boot. There are like official things, but I just use a £10 note, which is in the back of my phone, which is just in there. So yeah, they are all the scenarios that I've encountered and managed to fix on the side of the road. I'm trying to think if there's any others. I guess the only other thing is if a spoke goes. I do not have a spare spoke with me. That's the only thing that I potentially wouldn't be able to fix. But yeah, that is, I thought I would just share this. It was just a quick short video just to keep you posted of what I've actually carried with me to make sure that I am self-sufficient, I guess, on the bike. But yeah, I hope you're all doing alright, you're all doing well. It is a bit of a weird, strange time in it, so just got to keep ploughing through, and I'm just so grateful that we still get to get out on our bikes and enjoy this really nice weather. So yeah, any other questions, any other video recommendations, let me know, because yes, I'm trying to come up with different things to film for you. Potentially I'm going to do one on washing your bike, as exciting as that sounds. But yeah, my bike needs a wash, and I was like, I might show you, because the last time I did a video about washing my bike, I got so much flack for flipping it upside down to wash it. I no longer do that, so I want to show you just how I do like a really good wash on my bike, on like my summer bike. So yeah. Alright, I will see you on, well, I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon.